Today we have class on. Okay, okay, okay. Now voice coming. Now voice coming. Is it okay? Okay, Rani K. Voice coming now. Now voice coming. Good morning, Sujata. Good morning, Kavita. Good morning, Shandhya. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. App is also there. Today we are having class on app also, YouTube also. And from Monday, class will be completely shifted to app. From Monday, class will be shifted completely to the app. No problem. Yeah. Good morning, Bhanu. Good morning, Marriott. Good morning, Vaturi. Here, Harika, good morning. Garvani, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Bagunara, Bagunara, everyone Manchi at home. Bagunara, everyone Manchi at home. Everyone Manchi at home. Okay, Madhusri, good morning. Yeah, okay. Everyone Manchi at home. Everyone Manchi at home. Everyone Manchi at home. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Okay. I'm also good. I'm also good. If students are Manchi, teacher will be also Manchi. So what's going on at home? Kya ho raha hai ghar pe? Chilling or studying? What's going on? Nenu Manchi. No problem. No problem. Yeah. So what's going on? Chilling or studying? She's also good. No problem. CWS, chilling with studying. No problem. We are not normal people, sir. We are UPL people. So that's why we are also chilling. Life is all about chilling. But till NEET 2025, we will have only one way to chill. That is chill with studying. Chilling with studying. CWS. Tarvata we will see other methods to chill. No problem. Yeah. But till NEET 2025, we will chill by only one method, that is chilling with studying. We are not normal people, we are UPL people. So that's why we are chilling, but we are not chilling by normal ways. We are doing CWS. Okay, no problem. Yeah. That will not be there maybe. But from Monday, class will be shifted completely to the app. Is it okay? Shall we start with the class? Shall we start with the class? I think in last class we were talking, yeah, okay. So those who are not registered in the app, ask them to register at least by Sunday. Because from Monday, YouTube will not go. From Monday, app will go. So that's why you have to be, yeah, you must be, but otherwise you'll miss the class. So that's why I'm saying no problem. Yeah, okay. And I think in last class we were talking about Garvani. We will see that. No problem. Don't worry about it. We'll plan in the proper manner. Yeah, okay. And I think in last class we were talking about maximum and minimum value of resultant. We were talking about range of resultant. So can you tell me what is the maximum value of resultant? If two vectors have magnitude A and B, what is the maximum value of resultant? What is the maximum value of resultant? What is the maximum value of resultant? Torga bhai, A plus B. Maximum value of resultant will be A plus B. A plus B. Maximum value of resultant will be A plus B. At what angle this maximum resultant will come? At what angle? Because sometimes angles are also asked. For what angle resultant will be maximum? For what angle between vector A and B you will get maximum resultant? 0 degree. 0 degree means both are parallel, means both are in the same direction. Of course, if two vectors are in the same direction, directly you can add them. So that's why you are getting maximum resultant. So maximum resultant will be A plus B. Angle between the vectors will be 0 degree. No problem. Yeah. Achha, what is the minimum value of resultant? What is the minimum value of resultant? A minus B. Minimum value of resultant will be A minus B. Minimum value of resultant will be A minus B. At what angle? 180 degree. 180 means both vectors are opposite, sir. If both vectors are opposite, that is theta will be 180. Resultant will be minimum. No problem. Yeah. Anti-parallel. Anti-parallel also you can say no problem. So all these things we did in the last class. No problem. But one type of model is still left. One more type of question is still left. Just see the type of question. Then I will tell you how to approach this question. Dhyan do. No problem. Yeah. We studied a resultant will always have range from A minus B to A plus B. Means your minimum value of resultant will be A minus B. Maximum value will be A plus B. Your resultant can never be more than A plus B. Your resultant can never be less than A minus B. and we did some question also from there, but one type of question was left. I will just check whether we did or not. Did we talk how to find whether this combination of forces will give equilibrium or not? Did we talk that question? In which situation we will get forces combination which will provide equilibrium? Did we study that question? We did not study it. Yeah, that's why I remembered. No problem, no problem. So dhyan do, just see here. No problem, no problem. Dhyan do, be focused, be focused, be focused. Okay. This is also famous type of question previously asked also. So ek bar dekh lo. No problem, no problem. Dhyan do, just see here. Okay. Here what will happen? Here what will happen? They will give you combination of some forces. And they will ask you, they will give you three forces. Combination means they will give you three forces. And they will say, is it possible for these three forces to keep the body in equilibrium? Dhyan do what I am trying to tell. Be focused, yeah. Achha, what is meaning of equilibrium? When you will say that forces will be keeping the body in equilibrium, what is the meaning of equilibrium of the body? What is the meaning of equilibrium? Equilibrium means net force will be zero. Equilibrium means forces will be balanced. I think you have studied last year. Everyone knows meaning of equilibrium. Equilibrium means net force on the body will be zero. Equilibrium means forces must be balanced. Right now I am standing here now. Right now I am standing here now. On me gravity is acting now, but still I am not moving now. Means someone is balancing gravity now. Who is that someone? Normal reaction from the ground. Normal reaction from the ground. So on me right now I am stationary, means on me forces are balanced. Right now you are sitting on the chair, you are sitting on the bed, you are not moving now. That means you are in equilibrium. Why you are in equilibrium? Because forces acting on you are balanced. Now dhyan do. Okay, no problem. Yeah, dhyan do. So equilibrium means, sir, equilibrium means when many forces will act on the body. If the forces are balanced, we will call that body to be in equilibrium. Or if the net force on the body is zero, we will call body to be in equilibrium. Now, dhyan do. Be focused, yeah. Now, here what will happen? I'm talking about a specific type of model. So, dhyan do. Here what will happen? They will give you three forces. They will say, they will give you combination of three forces. And they will ask you, is it possible for these three forces to keep the body in equilibrium? So always remember, equilibrium means forces must be balanced. If the system is in equilibrium, first two forces must be able to balance the third force. First two forces must be able to balance the third force means third force must lie in the range of first and second. And first and second will give you some resultant now. Its maximum value will be A plus B. Its minimum value will be A minus B. So the third force which you are seeing there, that third force must be present in the range of first and second. So always remember, you can write this point. That I will show you with the help of one example. It will get clear. Don't worry. You can write this point. You write whenever combination of three forces are given, I'm just talking for a specific model. Whenever combination of three forces are given, whenever combination of three forces are given, whenever combination of three forces are given, then for equilibrium, whenever combination of three forces are given, then for equilibrium, whenever combination of three forces are given, then for equilibrium, third force must lie in the range of, whenever combination of three forces are given, then for equilibrium, third force must lie in the range of, third force must lie in the range of resultant of, third force must lie in the range of resultant of first two forces. Third force must lie in the range of resultant of first two forces. Third force must lie in the range of resultant of first two forces. Because if third force will become beyond the resultant of first and second now, they cannot balance now. This is what I'm trying to tell. Sir, equilibrium means balancing of force. Means three forces are there. Means first two forces must balance the third force. How first two forces can balance third force? First two forces can balance third force only when third force will lie in its range. If it is lying beyond the range, not possible. So equilibrium will not come. Is it okay? Concept समझ में आया क्या? अरे बोल दो भाई, in the app and in YouTube. Concept समझे क्या? Then I will show you with the help of one example. अरे बोल दो. Then we will do some question. Concept समझे क्या? Third force, that is the meaning of balancing. Third force will lie beyond. Your daddy is giving 10,000 rupees, your mother is giving 5,000 rupees, but you want to buy clothes of 25,000 rupees, you will not be able to buy. Your desire must lie in the range of your daddy and your mom. Same thing we have done here. Same thing we have done here. So for example, just see how question will come. Just see here. No problem. Yeah. For example, they will say you like this. Assume I have one combination of force. First force is given 2 Newton. Second force is given 6 Newton. Third force is given 10 Newton. You tell me, is it possible for these forces to keep the body in equilibrium? Kya equilibrium aayega? Will you be able to get equilibrium with the help of these three forces? Will you be able to get equilibrium due to these three forces? Not possible. Not possible. Equilibrium means third force must be balanced by first and second. And third force can be balanced by first and second only when third force lies in its range. If you calculate here, minimum both range, both values you have to check. There is also one mistake. Students only check the upper limit as well as lower limit. Both you have to check. You will simply say, sir, what is the range of first two forces? Sir, 2 Newton, 6 Newton means minimum value A minus B, 6 minus 2. Minimum value 4, sir. And maximum value of first two will give you 8. So now you can see this 10 is lying beyond the range now. They cannot balance the 10 now. Are their maximum value is only up to 8. You want 10. Not possible. We will say no equilibrium. No equilibrium. No equilibrium. So you tell me same question if I give 2 Newton, 6 Newton, 2 Newton. Can you get equilibrium again? Is it possible to get equilibrium? Is it possible to get equilibrium in second case? Jaldi bhai. Again, no. Don't only check the upper limit. This is a very common mistake. Students only check maximum is 8. Sir, it is less than 8. It will equilibrium. No. You have to check both limits. Upper limit also as well as lower limit also. No equilibrium will come. Don't check. This is a common mistake. Students just check. Sir, what is its maximum value? Its maximum value is 8, sir. We require only 2. Possible. No. You don't only check the upper limit. Range pura check karna hai. Minimum to maximum. It must lie in the range. It must lie from minimum to maximum. Its minimum is 4. You want only 2. You cannot get. So here also we will not get any equilibrium. We will say no equilibrium. Achha, again same forces. 2 Newton, 6 Newton, 5 Newton. Tell me now equilibrium will come or not? Okay, Divya, yeah. Does equilibrium will come? Now it is possible. We are not saying definitely it will come. Possibility is there. For that possibility, you have to keep the vectors at particular angle. But possibility is there. Now I will simply say, now sir, it's maximum. This is only one thing I want to tell. Don't only check the upper limit of the resultant. Both lower and upper, both you have to check. I will simply say, sir, its minimum value will come 4. Maximum value will come 8. Sir, 5 lies in that range. That means these two will be able to cancel 5 Newton because it is lying in its range. So we will say here equilibrium is possible. Is it okay? एक और क्वेश्चन दे दूं भाई. Third force must lie in the range Range means upper limit as well as lower limit. एक क्वेश्चन दे दूं, बोलो भाई त्वरगा, समय हम ले दूं. Shall I give one question? चलो एक क्वेश्चन बनाओ, एक क्वेश्चन बनाओ. You write, which of the following combination of forces, which of the following combination of forces, which of the following combination, yeah, you can do this question. Which of the following combination of forces can keep, which of the following combination of forces can keep system in equilibrium? Which of the following combination of forces can keep system in equilibrium? Which of the following combination of forces can keep system in equilibrium? Which of the following combination of forces can keep system in equilibrium? Come on, tell me answer. This much time not required. Option number, you can tell which option. Vinaya, Sai, Radha, very good. Sasi, very good. Madhushri, very good. Vinaya, very good. Shrita, very good. Garvani, very good. Madhushri, very good. Here, Manvit, very good. Rohin, very good. Sujata, very good. Dinesh Reddy, very good. Vamshi, very good. Rani, very good. Yeah. Sathi, very good. Okay, now 2 screens are there na YouTube also, so that's why it's tough to, yeah. Ishwar, very good. Adi, very good. App Sohan, very good. Sandhya, very good. Yeah. Sandhya, very good. Yeah. Tanishka, very good. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Kavita, very good. I think everyone understood. Everyone understood. Everyone understood? Okay, no problem. Third force must lie in the range of first and second. If you check, here range will come 0 to 4. 6 is lying beyond the range. Not possible. Sir, here if you check the range will come, sir, minimum value will come 2, maximum will come 8. 2 to 8. 1 is not lying in the range. Not possible. Sir, here minimum value will come 4, maximum value will come 12. 10 lies in the range. So that's why third will be answer. Janardhan Reddy, very good. Chaitanya, very good. Lekha, very good. Bhanu, very good. Yeah, Madhushri, very good. Harika, very good. Is it okay? Okay, Sandhya, yeah. Is it okay? Shall we move further? आगे बढ़ जाए भाई, बोल दो. त्वरगा, बोल दो भाई. Is it okay? आगे बढ़ जाए. No problem. No. Acha, one last thing I will talk. We'll start with subtraction of vector. But I find students to be little confused. So that's why you know, but still I will talk about one point. One last point we already studied, but we will revise that point. Dhyan do. Because I've seen many students in the study hour, they will be confused. Dhyan do. Be focused. Dhyan do. Be focused. Just here. No problem. Yeah. This thing will remove all the confusions that you have here. Some, because symbols, so many symbols are there now, so that's why students get confused. So just for your confusion, I'm talking about this point. We have already studied about the concept, so dhyan do. Be focused. Just see. Acha, you tell me. This is not any question. Just I want to remove confusion from your brain when you solve different books. So that's why I'm talking about this point. You tell me. If someone says A vector plus B vector equal to C vector, and he also says C square equal to A square plus B square, what is the relation between these two? What is the relation between these two? Someone says A vector plus B vector equal to C vector, and he also says C square equal to A square plus B square. What is the relation between these two? अरे बोल दो. If someone says A vector plus B vector equal to C vector, and he also says that C square equal to A square plus B square, always remember This is, yeah, ध्यान दो what I'm trying to tell, ध्यान दो, be focused, put your brain also. Always remember, this is a special case. This is always valid. You are using triangle of vector addition, so always you will get A vector plus B vector equal to C vector. This is a special case of this. This is a special case when theta is 90 degree. When theta between, always remember, this is part of this only. This is a special case of this. First triangle will exist now, so first triangle of vector addition will exist now. So A vector plus B vector equal to C vector will be always there. What is use of this? This is saying you special case of this. Special case of this, when theta is 90, resultant will have value C square will be equal to A square plus B square. Are you getting? Don't consider them as two different situations. Students, start considering, sir, this is one situation given, this is another situation given, sir. How to find the angle? This is a special case of this. Don't say Vinay 0 degree. Pagal ho gaye ho kya? This is always saying you one triangle. This is just to tell you we are getting one triangle. This is a special case of this situation. This is not separate. This will always come. You are adding two vector. So A vector plus B vector will be always equal to C vector. But that value of C square will be equal to A square plus B square only when theta will be 90 degree. Is it okay? Bol do bhai. Bol do. Samjhe kya? Don't think these are two different situations. In the question, it will start A vector plus B vector equal to C vector. Then they will say if C square equal to A square plus B square. Student, start thinking one given A vector plus B vector equal to C vector. Again given C square equal to A square plus B square. Kya hai sir? This is part of this only. This is a special case of this when angle is 90 degree. Similarly, I know you will be confused. That's why. Same thing someone said. Sir, if A vector plus B vector equal to C vector, and there I have also written that C will be equal to A plus B. Can you tell me what is the relation between them? What is the relation between them? What is the relation between first and second situation? Bolo bhai, what is the relation between these two? This is a special case. Don't think this is separate bhai, ye isi ka part hai. But ये always नहीं होगा. This will not happen always. This will happen only when angle will be 0 degree. This is part. Don't think this is separate, sir. This is separate. No, bhai. A vector plus B vector equal to C vector will be always given. Then only you can use triangle law now. So always remember this is part of this only. But this will happen only when your theta between A and B is 0 degree. Are you getting idea? Don't think this is separate undi, it is separate undi, kaun sa use karo. This will be always there. This is a special case of this when theta becomes 0 degree. Very good. Now you are getting the idea. Come on, tell me next one. Tell me next one. Again, if I say, sir, if A vector plus B vector equal to C vector, and if I say, sir, C is given as A minus B, tell me what is the relation between these two? What is the relation between first and second? Is first is different, second is different. अलग अलग है क्या? अरे सेम है भाई, सेम है. ये बोल रहा है कि triangle of vector is this is a special case. This is not separate case. This is not separate case. Student, start thinking, sir. In the beginning they have given A vector plus B vector equal to C vector. Then also saying C equal to A minus. What is meaning of that? And this is a special case of this. When your theta is 180 degree. Theta is 180 degree. Samjhe kya? So whenever question will come, this will be always given. This you have to, this will be decided by angle. Bolo bhai. Done. Now no confusion will be there. Is it okay? Is it okay? Samjhe kya? I know you will be confused while doing question. That's why I told again. And one more thing. General case of all these three are. General case of all these three is. For this, actually general case. What is meaning of these three? This three meaning is C value will be under root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. This is a general value of A vector plus B vector equal to C vector. Here only when you change theta, you get sometimes 90 degree, sometimes you get 0, sometimes you get 180. This is a general. This is the meaning of A vector plus B vector equal to C vector, means resultant C will be under root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Here only when you put theta 90, cos 90 will become 0. You will start getting A square plus B square. Here only when you put cos theta, theta 0, cos 0, 1. It will become A square plus B square plus 2AB. That is A plus B whole square. That will give you AB. Are you getting idea? Bolo bhai. Now no confusion should be there. Is it okay? Confused mat hona. A vector plus B vector equal to C vector will be always given. Now C will be equal to A plus B or A minus B, or C square will be equal to A square plus B square. That will be decided by angle. Theta will decide that value. No problem. And always remember, this we can also write as. Sometimes in the books they don't write like this. This is C na. So this is magnitude of C. This is A na. So magnitude of A. This is B na. Magnitude of B. You can write like this also. In some of the books you'll find they will write like this. So they don't get confused. C means simply C mod. A means simply A mod. I'm giving you time of 5 seconds. See all this situation. We will move further. Is it okay? आगे बढ़ जाए. अब तो कंफ्यूज नहीं होगे ना. A vector plus B vector equal to C vector will be always there. Then only you can think about triangle na. Then conditions will come. When theta is 90, it will be C square will be equal to A square plus B square. When theta 0, C will be equal to A plus B. Theta 180, C will be equal to A minus B. That will come only when you have A vector plus B vector equal to C vector. Now done. Okay. Now no doubt will be there. Now we'll move further. You can write subtraction of two vectors. We will talk about subtraction of two vectors. We will learn how to subtract two vectors. Subtraction of two vectors. Subtraction of two vectors. And I think you will be able to guess. I think everyone remember the formula. Same formula will come. But till now in addition you are writing under root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta na. In subtraction it will become minus 2AB cos theta. एक बार देख लो, ध्यान दो. Be focused, no problem. Yeah. Always remember. Right now we are going to talk about subtraction of two vectors. Someone gave me A vector and he also gave me B vector. And he asked me, sir, find resultant of subtraction of A vector and B vector. You tell me, okay, sir, you tell me what will be value of resultant of, sir, resultant, now we are going, previously we added, we wrote R vector as A vector plus B vector. Now they will say subtract A vector and B vector. So resultant will become A vector minus B vector. And here magnitude of resultant will come under root of addition, you get plus 2AB cos theta. You cannot change A square because A is the magnitude. Magnitude can never be negative. You cannot change B square. B can never be negative. Can never be negative. It's magnitude. So where effect of minus will come? It will come in the third part. So resultant of subtraction will become A square plus B square minus 2AB cos theta. This is the resultant of subtraction of two vectors, where theta is angle between them. Is it okay? Bol do bhai. Whenever you add the two vector, magnitude of resultant comes under root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. When you subtract the two vectors, resultant will come under root of A square plus B square minus 2AB cos theta. Minus 2AB cos theta. Minus 2AB cos theta. Sir, why minus will come? Because angle will change. Angle will become, no need to go in that much detail. You will get confused. So better you can remember like this. Is it okay? Bol do bhai. We'll do some questions from subtraction. For addition, you'll get under root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. For subtraction of two vectors, you'll get under root of A square plus B square plus, not plus, subtraction, it will become minus 2AB cos theta. under root of a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. Is it okay? Is it okay? हाँ, no problem, no problem, no problem, no problem. एक बार देख लो, चलो, see here how minus comes. एक बार देख लो, then we'll start with numerical. Just 1 minute it will take. Just see, you may be thinking because after class you'll think, sir, in addition plus came, here is subtraction, why minus is coming. ध्यान दो, this is what happens. This is what happens. Just see here, no problem, no problem. We get from triangle law only. एक बार देख लो, you'll get more idea. Just for more idea, it is not required for numerical. For numerical, you required value. So resultant will become under root of subtraction. Resultant will become under root of a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. But someone says, sir, how that minus comes here? So see what happens actually. Just see. For example, if you have a vector like this, if you have b vector like this, you know angle between them is this. This is the angle between your a vector and b vector. That we represent as theta. That we represent as theta. Now someone asks you, एक बार देख लो, एक बार देख लो. Otherwise, if you don't know, no problem. Only know that here minus will come. But still you can see once, no problem. Yeah, okay. Now here they are asking you to find a vector minus b vector. So actually a vector minus b vector will be actually a vector plus of minus b vector. You are adding. Actually, subtraction is a type of addition. When you add a negative quantity, that addition becomes subtraction. So this is how we do. I will simply say, sir, a vector is given, sir, b vector is given. Sir, you want me to find a vector minus b vector. So I can write that as a vector plus of minus b vector. Now this is b vector. Which vector you have to get now for addition? Which vector you require now? Not b vector. You require minus b vector. So this is the minus b vector you have. Now you are going to add a vector plus minus b vector. This will be your resultant vector, r vector. This resultant vector will become from head of first vector to tail of second vector. That will become a vector plus of minus b vector. That means it will become, sir, a vector minus b vector. And if you see now angle, you are adding a vector and minus b vector now. Now angle between them is what? Does angle between your a vector and minus b vector is theta? Does angle between a vector and minus b vector is theta? And both the angle between a vector and minus b vector is theta. Does angle between a vector and minus b vector is theta? Does angle between a vector and minus b vector is theta? अरे बोलो भाई. No भाई, this is the angle. Now this is a vector, this is minus b vector. Angle between your a vector and minus b vector is 180 minus theta. And you know cos 180 minus theta will give you minus cos theta. So that's why when you use the formula of resultant of addition only now, same formula when you use formula for resultant of addition, you will now write like this. So it will come a square plus b square plus 2ab. But now angle between a vector and b vector is not theta. It is 180 minus theta. So cos 180 minus theta. So due to this cos 180 minus theta, and I think everyone knows cos 180 minus theta will give you minus cos theta. So this cos 180 minus theta will give you minus cos theta. That minus will come here. So that's why you get resulted under root of a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. That's why in subtraction we get minus here. Is it okay? बोल दो भाई, बोल दो भाई, बोल दो भाई. कुछ समझे क्या? कुछ समझे क्या? Change will happen because now angle between a vector and minus b vector will be not theta. It will become 180 minus theta. Is it okay? Or otherwise simply you can remember, for plus under root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta, for minus under root of a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. Abhay, that is in formula Sri Durga Adi Durga, that was in a Bhagwan. That was in the formula of addition. From addition only. Subtraction is a type of addition. Subtraction is a type of addition. You are adding now minus b vector. So angle between a vector and minus b vector will be not theta. Now it will become 180 minus theta. So that's why cos theta, in place of theta you put 180 minus theta, and cos 180 minus theta is minus cos theta. So that's why it will become under root of a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. अरे जल्दी बोल दो भाई, समय हम ले दो. We have to start with numerical. अरे यार, once again, that's why I said only formula is good for you. You got confused in this. कैसे बच्चे हो भाई, कैसे बच्चे हो? Once explain last one. क्या last one explain करूं भाई? This is you are adding ना, you are adding a vector and minus b vector ना. So what you write the formula for addition? Under root of a square plus b square plus 2. Here you cannot write minus. These are magnitudes. A square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. And what is the angle between a vector and minus b vector? That angle is 180 minus theta. And cos 180 minus theta is minus cos theta. So that's why it will come. Chalo, we will start with some question. Come on, tell me, what is the difference between, you tell me, in addition you get resultant under root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. In subtraction you get resultant under root of a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. In subtraction y minus comes. In subtraction y you get minus. In subtraction y we will get minus. Tell me the reason. For that reason only I told all this thing. In subtraction y we get minus 2ab cos theta due to angle between a and b. Angle is theta. But now you don't require angle between a and b. Now you require angle between a and minus b. A and minus b angle will become 180 minus theta. Cos 180 minus theta we know, sir, minus cos theta. So that's why. Okay, no problem. We'll start with one question. Only 1-2 questions are important here. Come on, do them fast. Come on. No problem. Yeah, you write. If magnitude of resultant of addition of two vectors, if magnitude of resultant of addition of two vectors is found to be same as, this question has been asked previously in the NEET also. If magnitude of resultant of addition of two vectors is found to be same as magnitude of resultant of their subtraction, if magnitude of resultant of addition of two vectors is found to be same as magnitude of resultant of their subtraction, is found to be same as magnitude of resultant of their subtraction, then find angle between the vectors. Means addition, subtraction, resultant have same value. Sasi has said correct, Sohan has said correct, Vinay has said correct. Come on, Twarga, Samayam Ledu. Very good, Sasi, very good, Sohan, very good, Vinay. Means addition magnitude and subtraction magnitude, resultant are equal. So you know resultant of addition, you know resultant of subtraction. दोनों को equate कर दे भाई, cos theta will come. This is also direct result which people remember. YouTube, no one gave answer. Here also only 3 people give an answer. Sandhya, correct, very good. Madhushri, very good. Rajesh, 120 will not come. Rajesh, wrong bhai. Kya kar raha Rajesh? Addition, subtraction have equal magnitude. Resultant of addition and resultant of subtraction have equal value. तो दोनों को equate कर देना. दिनेश रेड्डी correct. Bonnie correct. कितना आसान था. What is given? Sir, resultant of addition has same magnitude. देखो, do the next question. I will give you next question after this. So resultant of addition has same value as resultant of subtraction. This is what is given in the question. Magnitude, yeah. Vinaya, Shai, Rada, correct. No problem. No. Those who are not getting, okay, Divya, very good. Narshima, very good. Rohin, very good. Rajesh is now saying correct, yeah. So what is given in the question? In the question they said magnitude of resultant of addition of two vector is found to be same as magnitude of resultant of subtraction. Means addition resultant and subtraction resultant have same value. Now addition resultant, you know under root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Subtraction resultant, just now you studied, under root of a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. They are asking you find angle between the vectors. Now you can solve from here. You can under root, you can cancel from both sides. So this will become a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. That side will become, you can square both sides, no problem. This will become a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. Now from here what you can do, a square cancel, b square cancel. You can bring this side. This is 2ab cos theta. This minus will come this side, it will become plus. So 2ab cos theta plus 2ab cos theta, this will become 4ab cos theta equal to 0. That means a and b cannot be 0, 4 cannot be 0. That means cos theta will be equal to 0. Means theta will be equal to 90 degree. अरे बोल दो भाई, समझे क्या? अरे बोल दो. Those who are not getting, everyone, this is a famous question. This is the only question which has been asked from subtraction till now in the NEET exam. Resultant of addition and resultant of subtraction are found to have equal magnitude. What should be angle between the two vectors? 90 degree. 90 degree will come. Is it okay? Next question do, Twarga. And you will remember also, when addition subtraction gives equal magnitude, na angle will be equal to 90 degree. Very good, very good. And you can guess also now, in the resultant where difference is there in addition and subtraction. In addition, subtraction, same formula. Difference is of only, in one case you have plus 2ab cos theta, in other case you have minus 2ab cos theta. So for equal, this ab cos theta part must be 0. That means cos theta part must be 0. Cos theta 0 means theta 90. You can think orally also. I don't do all this question by putting maths there. मैं सीधे बोलता हूं सर एडिशन सब्ट्रैक्शन व्हाट इज डिफरेंस इन रिजल्टेंट ऑफ एडिशन सब्ट्रैक्शन इन एडिशन सर a square plus b square is same in addition I have plus 2ab cos theta in subtraction I have minus 2ab cos theta you are saying both are equal means this different part must be 0 there 2ab cos theta here minus 2ab cos theta both must be 0 means cos theta 0 अरे बोलो can you think orally सोच सकते हो क्या No need to do all this thing. Difference between result of your addition subtraction is what? One is having plus 2ab cos theta, one is having minus 2ab cos theta. If that will become 0, same answer will come. If that will become 0, same answer will come. Means 2ab cos theta must be 0. Cos theta must be 0. Theta will be equal to 90 degree. अरे ऐप में कोई नहीं बोल रहा है, जल्दी बोलो. Is it okay? चलो next question चलो भाई चलो next question you write next question yeah okay next question you write if a vector plus b vector mod is equal to a vector minus b vector mod find angle between A vector and B vector. Find angle between A vector and B vector. Shashi Ram has said answer correctly. Very good. Rajesh has given answer. Very good. Same question, bhai. This is same question that I told in the theoretical form. This is in the form of same question. This is the magnitude of resultant of A vector plus B vector. This is the magnitude of resultant of A vector minus B vector. Magnitude of this is what you have written. This is the same. No need to solve. ये previous question ही है. Magnitude of resultant of addition is same as magnitude of resultant of subtraction. This will happen only when theta will be equal to 9. No need to solve. It's the same question given in the form of expression. Previous question I gave in the form of theory. Now I've written the same question in the form of equation. Is it okay? Ritvik, very good. Geeta, very good. Bonnie, very good. Gagan, here also everyone identified same question. एक और क्वेश्चन दू, लास्ट क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम हियर। चलो एक और क्वेश्चन, लास्ट क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम सब्ट्रैक्शन, देन विल मूव फर्दर। Okay, do one more question, last question from subtraction. You write, when two unit vectors are added, resultant is, when two unit vectors are added, resultant is a unit vector. When two unit vectors are added, resultant is a unit vector. When two unit vectors are added, resultant is a unit vector. Find the magnitude of resultant. Find the magnitude of resultant when they are subtracted. Find the magnitude of resultant when they are subtracted. Rajesh, very good. Find the magnitude of resultant when they are subtracted. From first information, you will get the value of theta. Gagan, very good. Theta will come. You last class you did unit vector, result also unit vector means theta will be 120. Then you can use that theta. Yeah, Murli, very good. बहुत बढ़िया. Saeed, very good. Gagan, very good. Kora, Boyitna, very good. Divya, okay, correct. Rohit, very good. Bonnie, very good. Boni, very good. थोड़ा दिमाग भी use करो. Addition of first part is saying, yeah, resultant of two unit vectors is a unit vector. First situation is trying to give you angle between the two vectors, because for calculating resultant of subtraction you will require angle. So that angle has been given with the help of first situation. Unit vectors are giving you unit vector. Angle will be 120. Then use that. Shrita, very good. Shrita, very good. Megha, very good. Chaitanya, very good. Ishwar, very good. Divya, correct, very good. अरे भाई कहां हो गए, कहां बिजी हो गए, कितना आसान क्वेश्चन था, why people are, अरे angle will come 120 degree in the last class only I told. गर्वनी क्या कर रही हो? What is said? Resultant of two unit vectors is a unit vector. So why they have given you this relation? Resultant of two unit vectors is a unit vector, means 1 is giving us resultant 1. Unit vector, you studied when two vectors of equal magnitude give resultant also of same magnitude, angle between them will be 120 degree. Here also said two unit vectors gives resultant unit vector, means 1 is giving you resultant 1. Means from there theta I know, sir, 120 degree. This is what you studied. Now they are asking you find the magnitude of resultant when these unit vectors are subtracted. So subtraction का formula लिखो. For subtraction, sir, under root of a square plus b square minus, you are subtracting, minus 2ab cos theta. Now these are unit vectors now. Put their magnitude. Unit vector 1, so 1 square. B also 1 square, minus 2 into 1 into 1, cos theta, cos 120, minus 1 by 2. So from here this will get cancel and you will get, this will become 1 plus 1, minus plus, this will also become 1. So you'll get answer root 3. अरे चमका क्या? Everyone got the idea? एक बार बता दो भाई. Is it okay? Here A and B value will be 1 because you are talking about unit vectors. Jaldi bol do. Is it okay? I am giving you time of 5 seconds. See all this situation. We'll move further. This is what you studied in last class now. If two vectors added give resultant also of same magnitude, angle between them will be 120. So that is how we got theta. Now resultant of subtraction we know under root of a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. There I have just put the value of cos theta. Since these are unit vectors, so magnitude will be 1, 1, 1. Is it okay? Once you can see all this situation, after completing you can say done sir. Then one last question I will talk. Once you can see and you can say done sir, then we will move further. And once I will say done sir, everyone will start saying done sir. Okay, no problem, no problem, no problem. चलो एक और क्वेश्चन बनाओ, चलो भाई, चलो 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 चलो. You write if final question from here, if a cap plus b cap mod will be is equal to 1, find a cap minus b cap mod. If a cap plus b cap mod is 1, Rajesh has identified. Very good, Rajesh. Find a cap minus b. Same question. This is also same question. Previously I gave you in the form of theory. Now I'm giving you. People get scared after seeing all this. This is also same question. I gave in the form of theory. Now it is given in the form of equation. Same answer will come. Two unit vectors resultant unit vector. Means from here you can say theta 120. Now you are subtracting two unit vector. You know same question. Now resultant of subtraction. This will come root 3. Is it okay? Is it okay? Same question given in the form of expression. Same question you saw in the form of language previously. So this is how we have completed subtraction of two vectors. Is it okay? आगे बढ़ जाएं. Now there are some chinna points which are not required, but you will find somewhere we will talk about. You can write some special points. Some special points we will talk. Then we will complete this part. We will start with resolution of vector. You can write some small points, some special points. Keep in your mind. Even if you forget, no problem. It will be used somewhere. There I will tell. Some special points, or you can write some key points. First point you can write. Two vectors are always coplanar. Two vectors are always coplanar. Some theoretical point which you have to keep in your mind. Two vectors are always coplanar. Two vectors are always coplanar. Why coplanar? Plane means two axes. Plane is always formed with the help of two lines. Plane means 2D. 2D means two lines. Two lines means two arrows. Two arrows means two vectors. So that's why you'll find everywhere they will say two vectors are always coplanar. Is it okay? First point okay. No need to write explanation. Just keep these points in your mind. Two vectors will give you two arrows. Two arrows means two line. Two line means 2D. 2D means a plane. So two vectors are always coplanar. Done, bhai? No problem. Next point. Next point. Next point. Next point. Minimum number of vectors. Minimum number of vectors of equal magnitude. Now you will tell the answer. Minimum number of vectors of equal magnitude required for zero resultant will be. Minimum number of vectors of equal magnitude required for zero resultant will be 2. One plus a, other minus a. Minimum required will be 2. And one you can take plus a, other you can take minus a. Equal magnitude they are saying. So that's why 2. That's why 2. No problem. So first point, two vectors will be always coplanar. Second point, minimum number of vectors of equal magnitude required for zero resultant will be 2. One I will take plus a, other I will take minus a. Resultant will come 0 vector. No problem. Third point. Chalo. China point we'll write very fast. Third point. Minimum number of vectors of different magnitude and non-coplanar. Minimum number of vectors of different magnitude and non-coplanar required for zero resultant minimum number of vectors of different magnitude, minimum number of vectors of different magnitude and non-coplanar required for zero resultant will be 3. Different magnitude, if you wish, you can remove also, no problem. Simply you can say non-coplanar. Minimum number of, not coplanar. Okay. You can change the point, yeah. Non-coplanar will come 4. Coplanar, yeah. Again, I will repeat the point. You can do change. Okay, no problem, yeah. Minimum number of vectors of different magnitude and coplanar. Non-coplanar will come 4 and coplanar required for zero resultant will be 3. Minimum number of vectors of different magnitude and coplanar required for zero resultant will be 3. Required for zero resultant will be 3. A non-coplanar will come 4. And next point you can write minimum number of, fourth point, minimum number of non-coplanar vectors required for zero resultant, minimum number of non-coplanar vectors required for zero resultant will be 4. Minimum number of non-coplanar vectors required for zero resultant will be 4. Once you can see all these points, I will ask question, then we will move further. Theoretical points you should remember, you can keep in your mind. Never ask, but okay, who knows? They can ask, so we should know. I'm giving you time of 5 seconds. See all these points. Come on. I will ask question, then only we'll move further. Everyone has to tell the answer. Once revision completed, you can say done, sir. Bhai, torga. We have to start resolution of vector also. Once completed, you can say done, sir. Jaldi. Done, sir. No problem. So I will ask. You tell me two vectors will be always. Two vectors. If someone give you two vectors, I said these two vectors will be always. Two vectors are always. Jaldi. Two vectors are always. Jaldi batao bhai. Two vectors are always. Two vectors are always coplanar. Two vectors are always coplanar. Plane means two line. Plane means 2D. 2D means two lines. Two lines means two arrows. Two arrows means two vectors. So that's why we say two vectors will be always coplanar. Tell me what is the minimum number of vectors of equal magnitude required for zero resultant? What is the minimum number of vectors of equal magnitude required for zero resultant? 2. Minimum number of vectors of equal magnitude required for zero resultant will be 2. No problem. Tell me what is the minimum number of coplanar vectors of different magnitude required for zero resultant? Coplanar vectors of different magnitude required for zero resultant. Coplanar vectors of different magnitude required for zero resultant. 3 coplanar vectors minimum of different magnitude required for zero resultant will be 3. What is the minimum number of non-coplanar vectors required for zero resultant? Non-coplanar vectors required for zero resultant. Non-coplanar vectors required for zero resultant. Are jaldi bolo. 4. 2 plus 2. 4. Is it okay? Bolo bhai. Bolo 4. This is the answer. Okay, no problem. So this is how we talk about this part. Now we'll move further. I'm giving you time of 2 seconds. Once you can see, we will start with our next part. Rock plus rock. Now you can write resolution of a vector. Now you can write resolution of a vector. Resolution of a vector. Resolution of a vector. In bracket components. We will talk about components of vector. Resolution means breaking off. Okay. Resolution means breaking of vector. Breaking of vector we also call as resolve. Resolve means break the vector. Breaking of the vector means components of vector. Is it okay? Shall we start? Shall we start resolution of a vector in bracket component? Shall we start? Shall we start? Jaldi bolo bhai. Shall we start? No problem. Acha, tell me, into how many components we can break any given vector? If someone give you one vector and he asks you, break this vector, can you tell me into how many parts you can break any given vector? Rajesh, how many parts we can break any vector? Rajesh, very good. Infinite. Don't say 2, 3. No, bhai. They are special. Dhyan do. Any vector we can know, bhai. 2 component, 3 component which you have studied. They are special components. They are special resolution. Dhyan do. You can break a given vector into any number of component. Breaking means divide. You can divide a chapati into infinite number of parts. But if I ask you, divide chapati into equal parts, then you will divide into 2 parts. Dhyan do what I am trying to tell. Always remember, a vector can be, for example, someone says, sir, I have one vector 10 I cap. You can write 10 I cap, 5 I cap plus 5 I cap. You see, you have divided into 2 parts. If you want, you can write this as 2 I cap plus 2 I cap plus 2 I cap 5 times. You have divided into 5 parts. If you wish, you can divide into 10 parts also. If you wish, you can divide into. So always remember, you write a vector can be resolved into infinite number of components. A vector can be resolved into infinite number of components. A vector can be resolved into infinite number of components. A vector can be resolved into infinite number of components. This is the first point. Second point. Second point. A vector can be resolved into 2 rectangular components. A vector can be resolved into 2 rectangular components. Some people who are saying 2 now, they are talking about special component. Those components are known as rectangular component. I will talk. Yeah, Rajesh is correct. Yeah. A vector can be resolved into 2 rectangular components in 2D. A vector can be resolved into 2 rectangular. If anyone asks you rectangular component, then only you will say. A vector can be resolved into 2 rectangular components in 2D. 2D means plane. In bracket you will write plane because this is a theoretical question asked. A vector can be resolved into 2 rectangular components in 2D. In 2D, in bracket plane. And 3 in 3D. And 3 in 3D. 3D means space. In bracket you will write space. And 3 in 3D in bracket space. See these 2 points, we will talk about them. We'll talk about them. We'll talk about them. Is everyone okay? Is everyone okay? Bol do bhai, bol do. Okay, so before moving further, I'll just make sure that everyone remembered or not. You tell me if anyone comes and said, into how many components we can break a vector? Someone came and he said, sir, into how many components we can break a vector? Come on, tell me the answer. What is the number of components in which a vector can be broken? Into how? Infinite. You can break a given vector into infinite number of components. Infinite number of components. Yeah. But here we don't talk about those infinite. What we will do by infinite? We talk about special component. So tell me, how many rectangular components a vector can be broken in its plane? A vector can be broken into how many rectangular components in plane and in space? In plane, how many rectangular component? In plane, how many? Two. That is the meaning of plane. 2D, two components. Yeah. In plane, two components. And in space, how many components? In space, how many components? Three. 3D. 3D means three components. Yeah. In plane, we can break a vector into two components. In space, we can break a vector into three components. But someone says, but which component we are talking? Which components are these two component and three component? Which component? These are special type of component. What is the name of this special component? Jaldi batao. What is the name of this special component? What is the name of a special component? These are special components in 2D, not two. Rectangular component. Yeah. What is the meaning of rectangular component? What is the meaning of rectangular component? Now you tell. What is the meaning of rectangular component? You have written rectangular component. What is the meaning of rectangular component? Rectangular means perpendicular. Rectangular. You can write this point also. Come on. Rectangular component means perpendicular components. Perpendicular to each other, right angle to each other. Well, that is the meaning of rectangle. So you can write this point also. Rectangular components means perpendicular components. Rectangular components means perpendicular component. Rectangular components means perpendicular component. Now we are going to study about rectangular component in 2D, in plane, in detailed manner. And this is what will be used tomorrow, because many of you know cos theta component, sin theta component. So this part is going to be important. You write rectangular component in a plane. Rectangular component in a plane. Chala important. 3D not important. We study only in plane. Physics that we study is mainly up to 2D. You write rectangular component in plane. Rectangular component in plane. And एक बार देखो develop understanding. This is completely understanding. And after this, whatever the chapter we will use now, your long-term people, you know, every chapter one vector will be given, force will be given, velocity will be given. You have to break that force and velocity into components. Into two components you have to break. In the plane you have to break. So थोड़ा ध्यान देना, be focused, develop understanding. ध्यान दो. No problem. Yeah. Okay. So for example, sir, what is the meaning of rectangular component? The point is, someone said, sir, how many components we can break a vector? Infinite. How many rectangular components we can break a vector? Two cases are there. 2D, 2. 3D, 3. So what is the meaning of rectangular components? Rectangular components means perpendicular components. Now someone says, okay, sir, we understood. Now we are going to talk about rectangular components in 2D. Rectangular components in 2D means two components will come. We are going to talk about them. So for example, ध्यान दो, just here, no problem, yeah. For example, assume I have one A vector. Assume this is our A vector, no problem. This is our A vector. You know we represent vector with the help of an arrow. Now this is our A vector. Now let's assume your A vector is making, of course your A vector is there, so it must be making some angle with some line. So for example, let's assume this is our A vector and this is our reference line. Tomorrow this line may be x-axis. Tomorrow this line may be x-axis. Tomorrow this line may be y-axis. Okay, no problem. So let's assume one vector A is there, this vector A, and this vector A is making some angle theta with the reference line. This vector A is making theta with the reference line. This line which you are seeing here is your reference line. Now you can break this vector A into two components. One along the reference line, one perpendicular to the reference line. I will say, sir, rectangular component in 2D we are talking about. In plane, in 2D we will get two rectangular components. I will say I can break vector A into two rectangular components. This is the reference line. One along the reference line and one perpendicular to the reference line. This is along. This is known as parallel component because it is along the reference. Your vector will make some angle with the reference line now. So one component will come along the reference line. One component will come perpendicular to reference line. Along the reference line we represent as A parallel. Perpendicular to reference line we represent as A perpendicular. So these are the two rectangular components. Rectangular components is perpendicular. So if you have a vector A, it will have two rectangular components. One along the reference line, one perpendicular to the reference line. Can you tell me how much value of this parallel component will come? What is the value of this parallel component along the reference line? What is the value of this parallel component? Your vector A will have some magnitude A. Can you tell me how much A parallel will come and how much A perpendicular will come? Along, yeah, how much A parallel and how much A perpendicular? Along the reference line, your component will come A cos theta. And perpendicular to reference line, your component will come A sin theta. Dhyan do, very, very important. Always remember, this is not always A sin theta. It depends on theta. Here, theta I have given you with x-axis. If I give you like this, for example, same situation, if I give you again vector A like this, and if I say this angle is theta, so now this will become A parallel, this will become A perpendicular. Now this will become A cos theta, and this will become A sin theta. It depends on theta. Is it okay? Along the reference line, your component will come A cos theta. Perpendicular to reference line, your component will come A sin theta. Reference line means the line with which vector is making the angle. Is it okay? Pehle likh lo, I will talk little more about it. So students, remember, this will be always A cos theta, this will be always A sin theta. Wrong. It depends on angle with the reference line. This is the along the reference line parallel component, that will be A cos theta. Perpendicular to reference line, perpendicular component, that will be A sin theta. Same thing if you change the theta. Now reference line means the line with which vector is making the angle. Now reference line is this axis, so this will become A parallel. This will become A cos theta. This will become A sin theta. Is it okay, bol bhai? If you want, you can write in the form of vector also, no problem. Someone says, sir, if I take this as x-axis, this as y-axis, then you can write A vector as. Along x-axis, you are getting A cos theta. So A cos theta I cap plus this you can write as A sin theta j cap. For this situation. Arre bol do bhai, bol do. Is it okay? Along the reference line, component will be cos theta. Perpendicular to reference line, component will be sin theta. It depends on angle, whether x will be A cos theta or whether y will be A cos theta. It totally depends on angle. Arre bol do. अरे कुछ समझे क्या? No problem. One more thing. Acha, if you do, for example, someone asks you, I will again talk about this. Don't worry. How this is coming, I will talk. Before that, I have just told you value. Acha, if someone says you, sir, two rectangular components are A parallel and A perpendicular. Someone said, sir, how to find magnitude of the vector? If two rectangular components are given A parallel and A perpendicular, you can find magnitude of the vector also. Simply you can do. You can see here. If you do A parallel square plus A perpendicular square, what you will get? What is A parallel? A parallel is A cos theta. So this will become A cos theta square. What is A perpendicular? A sin theta. So A sin theta square. Now from here if you calculate, this will become A parallel square plus A perpendicular square. This will become A square you can take common. Here what will come? Cos square theta plus sin square theta. This will give you cos square theta plus sin square theta. That, and this value, you know, this value will be equal to 1. So from here you can find magnitude of A. If rectangular components are given, magnitude of vector A will become under root of A parallel square plus A perpendicular square. This is how you can find magnitude of a vector if its two rectangular components are given. Is it okay भाई? समय हम ले दूं, जल्दी बता दो. You square them under root, you will get. Sohan is saying doubt. What doubt, Sohan? Is it okay? So come on, before ending, yeah. Okay, no problem. Acha, why parallel component is only cos theta component? Why parallel component is only cos theta component? Why perpendicular component is sin theta? Parallel means reference line ना, reference line means adjacent ना. थोड़ा ध्यान दो. सब में से, sir, you said okay, parallel will be a cos theta, perpendicular will be a sin theta. Why parallel will be only a cos theta? अरे trigonometry में पढ़े हो ना? Your parallel means reference line na. Reference line means angle is with that line na. So that line will behave as adjacent na. Adjacent comes in cos or sin. Adjacent comes in what? Sin or cos? Cos. अरे this is same भाई. ये ऐसे है. People are thinking क्या है ये? क्या है? देखो, this is actually meaning of two components of the vector. If this is A, this is theta. This is your parallel component. This is your perpendicular component. We use sin theta, cos theta. You can write cos theta from here. Cos theta will come. Adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent by hypotenuse. A parallel by A. And sin theta will come. This is the actual thing how it comes. Sin theta will come. Opposite by adjacent. A perpendicular by A. Now you can see from here. What is your A parallel? A cos theta. यही सोच रहे थे बच्चे, क्या बता रहा है? A perpendicular will come how much? A sin theta. Someone ask you magnitude. Pythagoras theorem use कर लो भाई. A square will be equal to A parallel, A perpendicular square plus A parallel square. This is actually component of vectors. अब समझे क्या? So you can ask me on WhatsApp. Garvani, very good. Those who did not understand how it came, now you can see. This is parallel. This is perpendicular. Perpendicular to reference line, parallel to reference line. Now this is actually what happened. This I told in the terms of physics, which people see and think it is complicated. But actually this is very easy. Is it okay? बोल दो भाई, बोल दो. अब समझे क्या? कुछ रिएक्शन दे दो, हाँ या ना. So this is how we have talked about. Syllabus is only up to this. Basic resolution of vector for your test. Syllabus is up to resolution of vector, component of vector, and only basic, not very tough situations that we will do in the next class. So for today we'll be ending here only. Tata, bye bye, take care, study well. Doctor banna hai, nothing else. You cannot compromise with anything. NEET 2025, you have to rock, and for that keep on doing hard work. Don't get distracted, don't get deviated. Feel your responsibility. Doctor banna hai, that's it. Tata, bye bye, take care, bye.